Just to begin with, what was it about the script that attracted you to the project?
I didn't know of Lona very much other than what my manager and agent told me about her, which was, Caleb, you're gonna absolutely love her, and she's an incredible director and writer, and I knew Andrea was in the film, and that meant a lot to me because her work means a lot to me, and I liked the script, and I liked Jeff a lot, and yeah, and I trust my manager and agent a lot too when they say, Caleb, you should really do this one, you know.
How would you describe Jeff, and sort of what was it about him that you spoke to you as an actor?
Well, I'd been getting, I guess, a lot of offers for certain kinds of roles after this film Get Out. A lot of psychopaths and killers and rapists and all this jazz. And I didn't want to do that. And so I was so happy that this came my way, and that Jeff was the kind of guy that he is, always looking up, you know, despite the circumstance. And I think he's although he's seen maybe as very small, he's very big and very important in his own right. And I really liked his heart and his spirit and where his motives were, and the same thing about the script overall, and that everybody was dependent on each other in some way, whether they knew it or not at the time, that everyone had to be open to certain possibilities, or had to be non-judgmental, or have to live life a certain way in order to. I walked myself into a hole.
And
took one step too far and dropped.
It's a big ensemble cast, and that sort of. Does that change the dynamic of a performance for you? Sort of how the story operates, or do you just come to a project?
I don't think so. I mean, it changes things in ways, I'm sure, but not as far as how I go about it, or still memorize the lines.
And it's a New York that we can recognize, but it's also sort of not quite the reality. It's almost sort of fable-ish.
I don't know, man. I think that depends on your perception and your experience independently. First time I went to New York, I'm from Texas, and I heard people are rude and mean, and it's, everybody's working for themselves and only cares about themselves. And the first night I was there, I got lost. I didn't have any money. I couldn't get on the train because I didn't have any money. Didn't know which train to get on. Didn't know where to go to get on the train. And everyone I asked on the street helped or tried to help. I think I asked 3 or 4 people that night, not expecting anything from what I'd heard about, New York. And every single one of them looked at me in the eye, and tried to help me. So I don't know. I did a film, and I was playing a character, a fella, Ilya, who was homeless, and I'm at a Spangen that day, holding out, a sign or whatever. The first day I was giving it a go, I made $150, $200 almost, I had more food than I could eat myself. And they didn't know I was, acting or, trying to do this, find a character or whatever, trying to be Ilya. But I was amazed, and it showed me that, okay, this may not be the circumstance for everyone. I realize I look clean, you know what I mean, youthful, you know, I was 23 or so, and maybe that helped or something, but there was so much generosity and so much kindness, so I think that's really independent to your own experience, but because I've also found the other side of things too, that's everywhere.
And did you do any particular research for this role, and like how you mentioned when you were 23?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. I apologize.
No, that's fine. It's no problem at all.
I
And
was combing my hair a lot.
and it's a very pure message, this film, and it's very uncynical. Do you think that Lena's made quite a political movie in some respect? Because although it's a very humanist message, there's something quite political about it in the sense of sort of how we help those who are most vulnerable.
There's some genius behind that, you know, because I don't think it's a political film, or you know what I mean, in this kind of way. But at the same time, yeah, she touches on stuff that's happening. I think it's important, very important. And it's, yeah, how much you see in that as a viewer is, I think, up to you, you know. But I think it's definitely there.
Just lastly, what would you hope audiences take away from this film?
Appreciation for the people in their lives and the people that will be in their lives to come. The importance of community, of the responsibility that we have to each other as humans. That a lot of people want us to look at the darkest aspects of life, because it's easier to control, or however that is, but innately it's within us all to search for something better, and to have that within our own lives, love and acceptance, and to have that you have to be open to it.
That's great. That's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Thank you.
Good to see you again.